Okay, so I have come live here actually to discuss the question papers 2022, whether the question papers were easy or difficult. All right. Now I'll just wait for some times for others also if they can come live, because tomorrow is Sunday, and let's see if I can get some students live here. So question papers basically that has come last year, this year, the question papers, especially I'm going to talk about English and additional English only. All right, I'm going to talk only about English and additional English. So the question papers that came this year, I feel the question papers were not difficult. Options were more. Yes, bright band waves here. Good evening. Good evening. Pushpanjali saying hello. Hi. Hi. Pushpanjali, good evening. It will be a very short discussion actually. Okay, it is going to be a very short discussion. Sagarika is saying good evening. Good evening, Sagarika. So I'll just discuss few things actually on the question paper. Actually, this year's question paper, English and additional English. Okay. Question papers were difficult or easy. Now, before that, I would like to take all your views also. Question paper easy, sir, but we don't study. Yes, bright band rays, absolutely correct actually. Gupesh is saying hello. Minak is saying good evening. Good evening. Drake, Send Vlogs, hello. Okay, bright band is saying actually bright band is saying the correct thing. Actually, question paper is always easy. I feel question paper is always easy, provided that you are prepared. You have full preparation. Now, generally I take classes, but today actually I'm going to discuss, a little bit about the question paper, the status of the question paper, whether it was easy or difficult. Okay, something like that. Okay, let's see. Let's see. All right, Pushpanjali sir, it was very easy. Yes, I can actually, I really appreciate your views also, Pushpanjali and Bright Bandery actually, because question paper was actually easy. It wasn't difficult in that way. It wasn't difficult in that way. If you had done full preparations, अगर आप लोगों ने पूरा preparation अच्छे से किया होता, I prepared nicely. Okay, Drake Saint Vlogs is saying that I prepared very nicely. Alfida is saying hi. All right. Okay. So most of you actually, and it was quite good also. Drake Saint Vlogs is saying yes. It was good actually. So exactly, actually, maximum of you, that I have seen on my channel also while discussing question papers, additional English and English question papers last time, and while giving you suggestions also last time, I have seen this thing that most of you were telling that your exams will be good, though you were nervous. It is obvious I was also nervous during my time. You see, first time you're writing, you see your SSLC exam for the first time, so it's a big exam. You are out of the comfort zone of your school, right? You are out of the comfort zone of your school. In school, what happens? You have teachers as invigilators, but there you will see invigilators, whom you have never seen in life. Some of them are very very strict. Some of them are like strict, but not that much. Also, some of them, are little flexible, but overall they remain strict. So you do not know what their, this thing will be, how strict they will be or not. So basically, you remain very nervous, isn't it? So all this mixed, you see that Gupesh is saying that it was very easy, sir. We got a lot of options. Yes, yes, yes. How much marks to pass? Out of 80, you must score 24. Okay, out of 80, you must score 24 out of 80. If you don't score 24, then your 20 marks, internal marks, will not be added. So 23 out of 80. Okay, then your 20 marks will not be added. It will remain in your result. It will remain 23 only. All right, it will remain 23 only. So make sure that you at least score 24. I'm sure you score more than 24. You will score more than 24. Guys, what about social? Okay, so you'll get 24. I'm sure you'll get more than 24, but you must score 24 out of 80. ठीक है, तो इतना आप कोशिश कीजिए कि आप 24 एटलीस्ट स्कोर कर सके. One more thing is English and MIL subjects, additional English, Assamese, Bengali, Khasi, Garo, whatever MIL languages you have, okay, that is compulsory. MIL, that is compulsory. Here you must pass. Here you must pass. Okay, the rest of the 4 subjects like maths, science, social studies, and health education. Here, out of the 4 subjects, if you fail in one subject, you will still be considered. You will still pass. If you fail in one subject also, you will still pass. But these 2 subjects are compulsory to pass. ठीक है, ये 2 सब्जेक्ट जो है ये कंपलसरी है इसको पास करना. तो आप कोशिश कीजिए. Mandeep Das is saying, how are you, Chakraborty sir? Yes, I'm absolutely fine. Thank you, Mandeep. Sir, suppose we fail 2 subjects, we fail class 10. Yes. If you fail 2 subjects, say you pass English and MIL, but here say maths and SST you fail. So 2 subjects fail means fail. Okay, let me tell you one thing. It is best of 5. Okay, the system in matric is best of 5. That means out of 6 subjects, you must pass at least 5 subjects. Out of 6 subjects, you must pass at least 5 subjects. You must pass. At least 5 subjects you must pass. But out of that, according to my knowledge and according to my information, English and MIL is compulsory to pass. The rest of the 4 subjects, if you fail in one, you will still be, promoted to class 11. Okay. But sir, no worries for English and MIL. Okay. That's good, Jenkai. That's good. No worries for English and MIL. Why only English and MIL? Even math, science, SST, health education, you need not worry. I hope and I really pray that all of you will do very good result in your class 10. Okay, and regarding results, many of you were asking me also that sir, when will the results be declared? Now, as per the trend, let me tell you, as per the trend, the results are out by May. But this year, because your exam started towards the end actually, okay, towards the end, because your exam started towards the end, that is why results are expected by either May, you can say May, June. This I can say first week, second week, third week, I said last time. But let me not specify in that way. It will confuse all of you otherwise. May, June. You may expect your result by May, June. Generally, actually what happens, generally your SSLC exam starts from March 3rd to 5th. By this date, actually your matric exam, SSLC exams generally start. But this year this thing got delayed. The dates got delayed. That is why you may expect by May, June or June, say second week. You might, you might expect by May, June. Okay. Is there anything that you would like to ask? Is there anything that you would like to ask from your side? Sir, I am worried about maths. Sir, you studied in University of Pennsylvania. I studied in University of Pennsylvania, but I did not go there. Actually, I had taken admission at that time through online mode. Okay, I had taken admission through online mode, distance education. We say distance education. All right, we say distance education. So I had done a course from University of Pennsylvania. Not only Pennsylvania, but I have diploma from Harvard University as well. I have a diploma in Harvard University as well. All right. So 2020, I utilized a lot of time in studying a lot of things from Harvard, from University of Pennsylvania, from Malaysian University also. I have done quite a number of diplomas in psychology, in psychotherapy, in counseling, and in one way I am actually a sort of a counselor actually. Okay, because in order to understand all of you students, it is very important that teachers must remain updated, and I always do like that. I always remain updated actually. So they can't give 20 marks exactly, right? That depends on your school. 20 marks in the sense, you Bright Bandway, are you talking of 20 marks from your school side? Internal 20 marks. Internal marks 20. Can you please specify, Bright Bandway? Sir, if I got like 50 in maths, but in all I got 70, can I take science stream in 11? Okay, I'll come back to you, Genkai. Let me just hear from Bright Bandway. Let me just hear from Bandway once. Then I'll come back to you, Genkai. Okay, I'll wait for Bandway actually to specify. Okay, internal. Internal 20 marks. Acha, Bandway, first tell me one thing. Did your school conduct any test or give you any project work for this 20 marks? I need to know. I need to know this thing. First of all, I need to know this thing. Whether your school conducted any test, normal test, class test, or did they give you any project work for 20 marks or 10 marks test and 10 marks project work? Generally, I do so with my students actually, and on the basis of that, we send marks. On the basis of the score, on the basis of the student's performance, we send 20. If somebody deserves 20, I send 20. If somebody does not deserve 20, then I don't. They conducted. Okay, now the thing is that whatever you have scored out of 20 in your internal test or project works, that marks will be sent. Say you scored, say for example, you scored 13. For example, okay, so you scored 15. So they will send 15. Your school will send 15 to MBOSE. Alright, so your school will send 15 to MBOSE. Okay. Okay. Will they means like give me admission for sciences, periodic test and file submission on a project? Yes. Dhruv, same thing. Okay, project and test I did both. Yes. So if you say for example, if you say for example, out of the test and project work, if you scored 15, so your teachers will send 15 marks. That will be your internal. So say for example, you got out of 80 in SSLC, out of 80 you got 60. All right, out of 80 you got 60, then plus 15 will be added. So your total will be 75. For whatever subject, whichever subject it is, it will be 75. The calculation is like that. So if I get 55%, will I get admission in advance? Okay, now let me, okay, now I'll come to Genkai now. Genkai and Bright Bandway, both of you are asking me almost the same question, that if you score, whatever marks, if you score in science or maths, so will you be able to get admission in science or not? And Bright Bandway is asking, if you got 55% in 55%, total 55%. Okay, so okay, private students pass mark is 30. Tamanna Kumari, private students are writing for 100 marks, so private students pass mark is 30. ठीक है, उनका 20 marks extra नहीं होता है जो स्कूल से भेजा जाता है. 20 marks internal they don't have. That is why their pass mark is 30. And whatever they score out of 100, that is their marks. Okay, no internal marks added. Alright, let me come to Genkai and Bright Bandway now. Okay. Genkai is saying that if you score whatever percentage is, if you score a certain percentage in science and maths, will you get admission in science? Now again, that depends on the college. What is the cutoff marks in college? We call that cutoff marks. Alright, or the required marks to get admission. Colleges actually keep. Okay, Tutu is saying I am Kerala SSLC. Okay, nice. From Kerala we have got one student live today. Sir, अगर ऑल्टी में फेल होगा तो क्या होगा? Okay, मैं आ रहा हूँ, यहाँ पे भी मैं आ रहा हूँ यहाँ पे. Okay, I'm coming to this. If we get 20, 21 out of 80, will they make us pass? No, Gupesh, no. You must score 24. 24. तो रिक्वायर्ड मार्क्स अगर कॉलेज से कोई कट ऑफ मार्क्स या रिक्वायर्ड मार्क्स रखा जाता है, जैसे कि से फॉर एग्जांपल यू वांट टू टेक एडमिशन इन साइंस and you want to take admission in Saint Edmunds. Say for example, you want to take admission in Edmunds. Okay, you want to take admission in Edmunds, and Edmunds has declared that those students who want to take admission in science must score 75%. Below 75%, no admission. That means no admission. That means no admission. Sohail is saying, do you have any idea of Saint Anthony's cutoff marks? Not exactly, but generally what happens, you see, good colleges or good higher secondary schools, they always keep a very high percentage because they want good students, so that in class 12 they can perform well. So they always keep 70 and above, actually 70% and above percentage. I cannot tell you the exact percentage, but I'm quite sure that 70% and above is should be the percentage in Edmunds and Anthony's Saint Anthony's. All right, so that depends on the college, what is their cutoff mark. So you can, before admission, you can just, when you are going to take the admission form, you can just go and check it out from there. Now there is another thing also, some colleges have first come first served basis. Iska matlab, what does this mean? That if you go first, you will get admission. अगर आप पहले जाते हैं, पहले एडमिशन करते हैं, तो आपको इंस्टेंट एडमिशन मिल जाता है. You get instant admission if you go and take the form first. Say there are 100 seat capacities. Say, let's take the example of Don Bosco College, Tura. Say, for example, let's take the example of Don Bosco College, higher secondary, okay, higher secondary section. Don Bosco College, HS section, higher secondary section. Now, say their seat limit is, say 150. Okay. Now, these 150, actually once upon a time they said that those who will come first and take admission, their admissions will be given to you. Their admissions will be done. Okay, so first come first serve. So those who will come first, they will get admission instantly. उनको instant admission मिल जाएगा. But there are certain colleges who do not do this. They actually conduct interviews, or there are entrance exams. There are entrance exams. Even if you score 90% also. Say for example, even if you score 90% also, still they conduct an entrance exams, interview kind of a thing. And if you pass this entrance exams with that certain percentage, then you get direct admission. Okay, this is also one process. One process is first come first serve basis, where even if you have 50%, you can still go and take admission if you go first early. Second process of taking admission is through entrance exams. If you pass entrance exams, interviews, only then you get admission. Third process is that college set a certain percentage, 70% and above will get admission. Below 70%, no admission. So this is the third process of taking admission. That depends, that changes, that varies from college to colleges. सब college एक जैसा नहीं होता है, सब higher secondary schools एक जैसा नहीं होता है. They actually keep, it varies actually from colleges to colleges. College to college ये system vary करता है. So what about private colleges? Are their cutoff marks same? Private colleges have a thing. See, government colleges, so your fee structure will be very low. Government colleges fees will be very low. Okay, and that is why they keep a certain percentage. They have many rules. If I don't write percentage here, I would say that government colleges actually or government higher secondary schools have certain rules actually, and they abide by the rules very strictly. But private colleges are not like that. If you pass, say your pass mark is 30. So if you get 30% and pass, they'll still take admission. They'll still take admission. But that depends again on the private colleges, which private college you are going. If it is a very reputed private college, then I'm sorry, there will be problem there. When you go to take admission, there will be problem. If it is a very reputed private college, but general private colleges where fees is very high, say 6 months fees is 30,000 rupees. 6 months fee is 30,000 rupees. That means in a year you have to spend 60K, 60,000. Okay, so for them there is no criteria for pass mark. If you get 30, general pass mark also if you get, you'll still get admission. There are colleges like that. I don't want to name those colleges. Okay, there will be, but there are colleges like this. So one girl in commerce I know got in with 55% in Anthony's. Mystic Fanatics is saying, okay. that again. Good evening Anuj, good evening Anuj. Okay sir, alt yes, I'm coming to Chewang. Please give me little time, Chewang. Okay, 55% in Anthony's. Now that again depends on the college's, you know, system of admission. That again depends. See, it is the complete discretion of the college. हम लोग इसको discretion power कहते हैं. It is a complete discretion power of the college. Okay, it is the complete discretion power or discretionary power of that particular college. If Saint Anthony's to give admission, if Saint Anthony's wants to give admission to a student who scored 55%, that's okay for the college. If the college is okay with it, then no problem. अगर college इससे satisfied है, if the college is satisfied with that, no problem then. And you cannot raise objections there. You are getting the point. You cannot raise objections there. Okay, so you, before taking admission, you just check what is the cutoff marks in that particular college for taking admission in science. Generally in arts there is no such criteria. Generally in arts there is no criteria. In arts you easily get admission, but science, it is a little difficult to take admission in science because of this percentage requirement in percentage. Best college in Meghalaya, UG Itadori. Okay, best college in Meghalaya, Saint Edmunds, Saint Anthony's, Don Bosco College. There could be some private colleges also. कितना दिन का हॉलीडेज मिलेगा? ओके, अप्रैल तो पूरा हॉलीडे मिलेगा. 6th योर एग्जाम इज गोइंग टू गेट ओवर, तो अप्रैल तो पूरा हॉलीडे मिलेगा. शायद मई को भी मिल सकता है हॉलीडे. अगर मई में रिजल्ट नहीं हुआ तो 2 महीना पकड़ लो. 1.5 months, 2 months, like that. Okay. All right. ठीक है, तो इतना तो मिल जाएगा. Guwahati, Martin Luther is also good. I have heard Martin Luther is also, you know, quite good. There is Martin Luther also. I have heard. I don't know, but I've heard actually. Yes sir, given project of our school, sir Malik. Okay, very good then. If sir has given you project work, then marks will be sent accordingly only. Guwahati, I'll have to check Guwahati actually. Guwahati, I'm not really little unaware of Guwahati. हाँ, बहुत कम दिन है क्योंकि 11 में तुमको एडमिशन लेना होगा, फिर 11 का क्लास स्टार्ट होगा. क्लास 11 में फिर सिलेबस भी खत्म करना है, तो इतना दिन हॉलीडेज लेके करोगे भी क्या? What will you do by taking, Sneha is saying this, sir बहुत कम दिन है. What will you do by taking holidays for such a long time? Right or wrong? इतना दिन का हॉलीडेज लेके क्या करोगे, पहले मुझे ये बताओ. 1 महीना ही ज्यादा है.